you got to blame you for whatever's going on so you can actually fix whatever's going on. Because if you blame in the outside circumstances, then it's going to be hard to try to get one of them outside circumstances to change. So you can stop blaming them. You get what I'm saying? And even if like somebody did something to you, you blame them for it and they say sorry to you, then guess what? You just going to find something else to start blaming for your circumstances. What is up, y'all? This right here is your boy Justin with another episode of the Mind Peace Woke podcast. Hey, I appreciate y'all for joining me for real for another episode. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. So, hey, thank y'all for that. I do not take it lightly. You feel me? So first and foremost, I want to ask y'all, how are y'all doing today? You feel me? How are you doing? How is your life going? How is your day going? How is your week going? How is your life going? You feel me? I hope all is well, but if you're going through something, then it's probably going to make you a little bit stronger. So go through it because you're meant to be going through it right now. Because you're meant to learn whatever lesson it is that is supposed to teach you. You feel me? So go ahead and learn the lesson, get through it, get past it. You feel me? Go through the pain so you can grow through the pain. You feel me? So yeah, y'all. Today's episode is going to be about the blame game. The blame game. How we all kind of play the blame game. We all kind of I know even as a kid started blaming my brothers and sisters for something. And even before then, even after then, blaming the teachers or whatever it was that you was blaming. But the blame game, we all kind of play the blame game. We all kind of blame others for different things that's going on in our life. You feel me? I know it started, just like most things started when I was a kid, either getting blamed for something that I did not do and actually getting punished for it, or me just blaming other people and getting away with it because of that, or not getting punished for it. You get what I'm saying? It's the reason why I think it all started when we was a kid. You feel me? All the blaming. The whole blame game situation all started when we was a kid, of course. And I hope we have to look into ourselves and see, like, if we're still carrying the blame games on as an adult or as a conscious being, as you get what I'm saying, as one conscious of what I'm talking about right now. You feel me? If we're still playing that blame game, in what areas in our life are we still playing that blame game so we can possibly get rid of the blame game? But we have to get rid of this blame game, because what I'm thinking is, in order for us to possibly grow in any area in life, we have to blame whatever is going wrong on ourselves. I think that's the only way to actually grow from it. We have to blame whatever is actually going wrong on ourselves. You feel me? And if we're not blaming it on ourselves, then we point it to an outside source. Then it's going to be very hard to grow from that. You get what I'm saying? So the blame game, we have to blame ourselves for everything that's going on in our life for us to actually grow from the things that's going on in our life. You feel me? But we all seem to play the blame game. I remember all my jobs that I ever had, I didn't think that me getting fired from them was my fault. Most of the time when I got fired, I never thought like, nah, that was my fault. No, I never thought that. It was always blamed it on somebody else. It was always somebody else's fault. Always played the blame game in that area of my life. You get what I'm saying? Even in school, you feel me? When I wasn't trying, it was always somebody else's fault that I wasn't trying. It was always it's weird, right? The blame game is something serious, y'all. You feel me? We blame a lot of our circumstances on other people. You feel me? And the only way to possibly get past our circumstances is to stop blaming our circumstances on other people. You feel me? We got to stop playing this blame game. We have to stop playing this blame game. You feel me? I think that's the only way to possibly get past our situations if we stop playing the blame game. Regardless of what you blaming it on, regardless if you right or wrong. You feel me? We got to stop playing that blame game. But for real, the thing is, when we play the blame game, some of the things that we say, some of the things that we blame it on, I think could be right. You feel me? You're not necessarily wrong for the things that you blame it on, but you blaming it on anything, it isn't getting you anywhere in life. You feel me? So if we try to move forward in life, then we got to stop playing the blame game. You feel me? Us as black people, you feel me? We've been playing the blame game for a long, long time now. You feel me? With this slavery stuff, the slavery was like 400 plus years ago. We've been playing the blame game a lot about it. We still doing it today, playing the blame game about slavery or whatever it is that we going through. You feel me? And what I'm saying is we got to stop playing the blame game and simply look at things as they are. They happen. They did happen. You feel me? But if we blaming what's going on in our life today on situations that happened 400 plus years ago, then it's going to be hard for us to actually move forward in our life. You feel me? So we gotta we gotta stop playing the blame game. It's simple. You feel me? A situation that happened 400 plus years ago, you can't let it affect your life today. You feel me? If you still blaming a situation that happened 400 plus years ago, then that don't make no sense. It don't make no sense for you to act like that. Right there is the reason why your life is going the way that it's going today. You feel me? It don't make no sense for you to say because I'm black, that's the reason why my life is going a certain type of way that it's going today, right? You playing the blame game and you blaming something that you can't even change, right? It don't make no sense for you to say because I'm a woman, my life is going the way that it is going right now. You playing the blame game, and that's a silly one. You feel me? It just is what it is. You feel me? It just is what it is. We got to stop playing the blame game in all areas in life. We got to stop blaming stuff. Whoever blaming anything, it don't matter how serious it is. If the Jews blaming the Holocaust, it don't make no sense for that. Stop blaming stuff. Stop playing the blame game. The blacks blaming slavery. Stop all that. It don't stop playing the blame game. You playing the blame game and it don't make no sense. We gotta stop playing the blame game so we can actually grow. You get what I'm saying? Like the point of this, you might be right. You feel me? You are right, but we got to stop blaming all these outside circumstances for what's going on within our life, what's going on with our life. We got to look at every situation as our fault. You feel me? Whatever's going on in our life is our fault. And if it's not even actually going on in our life, then it just don't make sense to actually blame what's going on in your life on that situation. You get what I'm saying? It just don't. You feel me? So we have to look into how we playing the blame game all the time. You feel me? All the time. And we're not actually growing from that because we keep blaming our life on different outside circumstances. You feel me? The blame game is something serious, y'all. The blame game is something serious. We've been doing it for a long time. You feel me? If you 30, 25, 35, 45, 55 years old and you still blaming your mama or you blaming your daddy for different things that your life turned out to be, it just simply don't make no sense. You grown, you super grown now. You 35, you 45, 55 years old, and you still blaming your mama and your daddy for what happened or what's going on in your life today. It just don't make no sense, y'all. I'm not saying that you wrong about it. You right about whatever's going on. They did do some stuff. They did, you feel me? Mess up in certain areas in your life. Definitely when you was a kid, but the thing is, you got to be able to see that, forgive them for that, and go ahead and get past that so you can stop playing the blame game. The blame game could hold us back for a long time. You feel me? The blame game can stop. Oh, I was having a conversation with a man that was like 70. He was like 72 or something like that he told me. You feel me? He was sitting here telling me like how his father did him so wrong. Him and his mother did him, and his father did him and his mother so wrong, and how he blamed him for pretty much how his life turned out. You feel me? And I'm like, it's just crazy to me how we can play the blame game for so long. You feel me? The blame game could go on for so long, and it can take literally control of our life. You feel me? It will allow it to. It can literally take control of our life and it's not beneficial. What I'm saying is it's not. Look into it. You feel me? See if you blaming your life circumstances on other people has been beneficial to you. You feel me? And if it hasn't, then just do something different about it. You feel me? Because it just don't make sense to me for you to be blaming other different different things outside of yourself for your life circumstances. You get what I'm saying? It don't make sense for you to be blaming other things for your life, even though you might be right. You feel me? Because the things that even that dude, 70 years old, something like that, he was right. You're right. It makes sense for you to blame. You feel me? I understand it. You feel me? I understand it. But it don't make sense for you to still be living your life on things that happened 50, 60 years ago. It just don't make sense. You be living your life on things that happened yesterday. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense for you to still be blaming things for your life. What's up, y'all? This episode is brought to you by Mind Peace Woke. So if we're able to control our mind and all those different thoughts, it will take us to a level of peace, and that's the definition for woke. Mind Peace Woke. Study Yourself. It's the first collection from the Mind Peace Woke clothing brand. I want y'all to check out the clothing brand at mpwcollection.com. That's mpwcollection.com. Let's get back to the episode. You feel me? So we have to look into ourselves, see where we playing the blame game at, and see if we can possibly not blame, so we can or just blame ourselves for whatever the circumstances is that's going on in our life, so we can do something about it, so we can actually grow from it. You feel me? We gotta grow from whatever is actually going on in our life, not just sitting and not just blame each other, or not just blame somebody else for it. You feel me? Whatever's going on, blame yourself for it so you can actually grow from it. Because if you're not blaming you for whatever's going from, because you got to blame you for whatever's going on so you can actually fix whatever's going on. Because if you blaming the outside circumstances, then it's going to be hard to try to get one of them outside circumstances to change, so you can stop blaming them. You get what I'm saying? And even if like somebody did something to you, you blame them for it, and they say sorry to you, then guess what? You just gonna find something else to start blaming for your circumstances. You're just gonna try to get another sorry from something else. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough sorries in the world for somebody that's want to blame. If you want to blame your circumstances on somebody else, then you're going to always find somebody else or something else to blame it on. You feel me? What I'm saying is we got to look into ourselves to change our circumstances. Stop blaming other things for our circumstances. It just don't make no sense. You feel me? And it ain't no growth there. And if you're trying to grow, you got to stop blaming all these other things for your growth. You feel me? You can't keep blaming everything else for your growth. Your growth is in your hands. You feel me? You got to take responsibility for your growth. You got to take responsibility for your own life. If you blaming somebody else for your life, you coming up short. You feel me? You coming up short. And I'm not saying you wrong. You right. You feel me? Think about it. You right. If you out here blaming the economy, you feel me? You right. The economy might be bad, right? Gas is $7. That might be high, right? But if you out here blaming the economy instead of trying to blame yourself for your circumstances, then it's going to be hard to climb out of that. It's going to be hard to climb out of that because somebody was blaming the economy when the economy was way better than what it is today. And somebody was still blaming the economy. Once a blamer, always a blamer. You feel me? If you blaming, then you blaming. You're going to blame something today. You're going to blame something tomorrow if you blaming, right? What I'm saying is stop all the blaming. Stop all the blaming something else, blaming this, blaming that. I'm blaming this, blaming that. Stop all that. You get what I'm saying? Blame you because you can take control of your circumstances if you blame you for your circumstances. Most of us, it's just hard for us to take control of our circumstances because it's hard to blame ourselves for our circumstances. Sometimes I guess it hurts your feelings to blame you. It hurts your feelings to say that it's your fault. That right there hurts your feelings to actually look in the mirror and say it's my fault. Well, that right there is the first step to growth. You feel me? That right there is the first step to actually getting to the next level. If you look in the mirror and say it's your fault because it is, stop the blame game. The blame game is something serious. And if you playing it, it's going to be hard for you to get out if you don't realize that you in it. For real, we got to look into ourselves, realize where we keep blaming somebody else for our circumstances at. Who you blaming today? I guarantee you ask any random person, what's the number one blame for your life going the way that it is? They're going to blame somebody outside of themselves. They're going to blame something outside of themselves. You feel me? I think I might ask that question. You feel me? So, what you feel me? But yeah, see what the answers is. But for real though, stop the blame game. The blame game ain't going on long enough, and we got to stop the blame game. We got to stop blaming everything else for our circumstances. Our circumstances. You get what I'm saying? It's your circumstances. We got to stop blaming everybody else for our circumstances. Right? We got to stop. For real. Like a community of people blame the government for the park being dirty. Like, why don't the community of people get out there and go clean the park if they really care? They don't. They'll just rather play the blame game because the blame game is a lot easier. Do you feel me? Responsibility, take some responsibility into your own hands. That right there is a little bit more difficult. It's easier to blame somebody else for it. They might be right. You feel me? They might be right. They get plenty of money for it. They should be out there hiring somebody to do it. You're right. You're right. Right? Right? But the blame game it don't get us very far. You feel me? The blame game don't get us very far. You know what do get us far though? Getting out there and getting it done. Blaming yourself and going out there and changing yourself to get it, whatever it is, done. You feel me? Not blaming other people, pointing the finger and acting like it's their fault. Blaming yourself, acting like it's your fault, and you going out there and making a change. You feel me? Because that's where change is going to start. The blame game. We got to stop playing the blame game. For real. Stop playing the blame game. Don't blame traffic. Nah, you left too late. Stop playing the blame game. You feel me? Stop it. We all do it with the littlest to the biggest stuff. It ain't my fault. It's their fault. Nah, it's your fault. It's your fault. You're in your situation right now. It's your fault. You're the one in your situation right now. It's your fault. You get what I'm saying? You're in your situation right now. So that means it's your fault. You're in that situation. So stop blaming somebody else so you can actually see a way out of your situation. You're going to have clear vision if you stop blaming somebody else. Because that right there is blurring up your vision. When you blaming somebody else, it's hard for you to see what it is that you need to do because you keep blaming somebody else for your circumstances. You feel me? Like, stop the blame game. Stop the blame game. Ain't nobody else. It ain't nobody else's fault. You feel me? It ain't your mama's fault. It ain't your daddy's fault. It ain't your whatever, whoever your guardian was fault. It ain't none of their fault. You grown now. Get over it. Get over it. You feel me? Stop blaming your anger. Do something different so you can get out of it. Get rid of it. You feel me? Stop acting like it's something outside of you fault. You feel me? It's your fault for whatever it is that you're going through. It's your fault for whatever situation you're in right now. It's your fault. It just is what it is. You feel me? And I'm only saying that because it's easier to actually try to figure out something, have a clear vision on what to do within that situation if you look at it as your fault. You feel me? I'm not necessarily saying you wrong. Once again, you're not wrong. You might be, you feel me? You might be right. Whatever it is, you might be right about it. You might be right. Let's say you're right. You're right. You feel me? Slavery was effective, right? You're right. But blaming it, your life circumstances, whatever's going on in your life today on that right there, come on now. That don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. You 35, 45 years old. Yeah, your mama should have done something differently. Your daddy should have done some things a little bit differently within your life. You get what I'm saying? But you still blaming them? Get over it, bruh. Get over it. It's over with. You feel me? It's over and done with. You feel me? Forgive them for the things that they done. You feel me? But it's over and done with. Get over it. You feel me? Because you playing the blame game. It ain't helping you grow within your life. You feel me? It's just bringing you down. It just is what it is. You feel me? You out here blaming your genes for you being for different things that's going on in your life. You feel me? It ain't genes. It's because the person that raised you up just like they was raised. So that's the reason why you ended up with the exact same dis-ease that they had. You get what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You feel me? If you would have been raised a little bit differently, then you wouldn't have. It just is what it is. It ain't genes. It's because y'all ate the exact same things. That's why y'all look the same now. You feel me? It just right. So stop the blame game. Stop blaming your life on all this different other stuff. Stop acting like you gotta live the way that you live. Stop acting like you gotta blame your life on different stuff. You feel me? Because you can do better. You can do differently. We can all do a little bit better. We can all do different stuff if we wanted to. You feel me? If we just stop blaming it on everything else, blaming it on this, that, and the other, and actually blaming it on ourselves so we can take some change. You feel me? The blame game. Stop playing the blame game, y'all. You feel me? Unless you blaming it on you, so you can actually do something to fix it. You owe yourself that much. You feel me? To stop playing the blame game and actually do something to fix it. Even if your blames is correct, who cares? Stop playing the blame game. Get past it. For real. Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? I want y'all to like this video. You feel me? Stop blaming. Oh, I didn't like the video because I forgot. Oh, I didn't like. No, man, you blame it. Stop playing the blame game. For real, y'all. But like and subscribe to the channel. And oh yeah, check out the clothing brand, y'all. Before we get out of here, check out the clothing brand. You feel me? Mind, peace, woke. So if we're able to control our mind and all those different thoughts, it will take us to a level of peace. And that's my definition for woke. Mind, peace, woke. You feel me? Yeah. Instagram, mind, peace, woke, all one word. Of course, check that out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for real. Before we get out of here, let y'all know your greatest teacher is always within you. So never stop listening to you. You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.